Raw Comedy Podcast.
Welcome to the Raw Comedy Podcast. Brought to you by Bangkok's weekly open mic and home for stand-up comedy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Raw Comedy Podcast. This is episode number 10. I'm in Bangkok right now with the boys. Thanks for joining me today, gentlemen. How we doing?
Yeah, good, man. Episode 10.
This is the 10th episode, right?
Thanks for wearing that Yankees throwback pinstripe.
I know.
How many of the 10 episodes have you worn a stripy shirt in?
Yeah.
It's like a t-shirt
There's
made
two,
out of a
there's
60s
two.
pajama.
I don't know. You look like a baby.
Those aren't throwback. That's not a throwback jersey. That's a throwaway jersey.
Throwaway jersey. Oh, fuck. All right, let's say North America got destroyed by a fucking meteorite.
Everybody probably go back to where they were originally from.
No,
Everyone,
everybody would be dead.
where would Americans and North Americans go? Where would they go?
Well, they're not going to let us into, like, Japan.
Right. What if you guys
Unless
had...
you were
Hey,
Japanese.
there should be a movie. Right? Think about this for a movie. All right, a meteor hits North America, and now everyone's got to move back to Africa. All right, because that's like the least populated, like the most accommodated
Because there's
place.
the most space.
Right, because South America's fucked. All right.
Right.
Actually, no. South America's okay.
Yeah.
All right. But North
Everywhere's
America and
okay.
Canada is fucked. Mexico's fucked. All right. Now,
And
where's
it's too
everyone?
thin,
Right.
Panama's too
So now
thin
where are we
for
moving?
them
All
to
right.
get
Africa's a good
everybody.
choice.
There's a traffic jam.
Africa's a good.
Yeah.
Africa's a
Just
good
go right
choice.
to Africa.
Yeah.
Because Africa's loose with the laws. You can fucking go in their borders or whatever, right? It's not like Europe where you gotta apply for asylum
Right.
and shit, and there's like millions of people. So like, all right, Africa.
So there'd be a bunch of African dudes heading to Europe on a dinghy, and you'd be going the other way, and they'd be like, where the fuck is this guy going?
What happened over there?
And like Asia's too far. Asia's farther away than and Europe is like really tight. They're all fucking assholes and tight. People would probably try to go to Europe. But
Yeah,
you probably,
there's not a lot of space
There's not a lot
there.
of space actually. No.
They wouldn't,
They wouldn't-
and they're
they wouldn't want
they're
us.
elite.
No.
They wouldn't let you.
Right. So now we have to go to Africa.
So you'd have a bunch of, like, refugees.
And now, but
I think you would go. I think there'd be a lot of people who go to like China, Mongolia, Russia,
Yeah, there's a lot of space over there.
Australia.
Yeah, Russia,
Australia would be.
Australia, dude, totally.
Latin Americans would go.
Oh, I'm one of them
Oh,
American
you know,
Australians.
right?
Came
Oh,
over
you
here.
blew up your country, right? Oh,
Came
I
over
mean,
after the meteor.
But
rock.
just to be
Yeah.
fair, if there's a meteor that can destroy all of North America,
But then
it's
everybody
probably
survives.
fucked the entire Earth.
Well, yes, but
There's no way anybody's surviving.
if it was
any of
big
that.
enough to just fuck up North America,
no,
and
it
that's
can't.
it.
It's like an eighth
Yeah,
of the
no,
planet.
no.
Dude. The
Yeah, but
planet's gone.
hypothetically.
Yeah, just
No.
Well,
Hold
just
on.
say, how about this? Like a giant nuclear spill, or maybe a giant EMP, and like the entire.
Yeah, I know. So okay. So all
Electrical.
Americans emigrate to Africa,
Right,
and then what? And then
fucking that's.
they get massacred
I'm
and
the
then
oppressor
ripped
now.
off.
Well, it's
and
just
their money gets stolen and they become slaves.
It would just be.
hopefully.
It would just be like the ultimate irony of like America.
Well, no, because Africans would not have stolen the population of the North America to bring them to Africa as cheap employees.
So wait.
Right,
Slave
no, but
labor.
now,
No,
but now,
now
they're
they
back.
benefit. Now they get
But now
to
they're-
benefit
but
from
now
it.
Okay,
they're
let's
back
just say
here.
North America, there was, and it's only North America for some fucking reason, there's
Yes.
giant economic
Sure.
collapse.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
now it's just, we're living in, like,
But I like the
prehistoric
meteorite.
conditions
Yes.
in North America. And then now it's a few hundred years later, so like Africa's like super advanced now.
Yeah,
Would they come over and take us and bring us to Africa to be slaves?
I hope so.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be the best.
It'd be like, hey, kind of.
Isn't that why everybody's so scared in America?
That could be. But if there's a place, I mean, I could totally see America turning into like Australia, but not like
Like a Mad Max Australia.
right, exactly. Where it's like, well, but it's
So you mean like now?
the thing about this, you got a city on the left coast, a city on the east coast, city on the west coast, right, and then desert
Fuck all
in
in the
between.
middle.
That's Australia. There's America's
wastelands.
There's a wasteland in between, and that's going to be America. And it's going to be like a bunch of tribes and chiefdoms of like powerful people that have hoarded ammunition and have some kind of wealth or like power. Because it's going to break down.
You're kind of
like,
describing how it exactly is right now.
but it's okay. But it's not going to be. But it's not going to be
But things
institutionalized.
slightly worse.
Think about this.
Okay, but you
So-
don't have to go that
No,
far.
but think,
It's
no,
like
but
it's-
I'm saying slightly worse.
Think like Detroit,
Yeah.
but like a bit worse.
Yeah. With like a
I
little
mean-
more water.
Yeah.
No, I think it's. I think
Cleaner water.
The future of America is going to be like it's going to collapse and then it's going to divide up into like 7 or 8 different probably states, and it's gonna be super
Yeah,
retarded.
like Texas, maybe
Right.
like the
They've already
Republic
broken
of
up
Texas.
into 50 states. So it's more like absorbed into
Yeah,
There
Gilead.
are already 50 states,
Yeah.
right? So what's gonna happen is some of these states are gonna band together, and it's gonna become like one province or one area, one taxable
It'll be
area.
the not so United States of America.
Right. It'll be like a fucking.
Or just be the states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slightly less United States.
It'll be broken up, and like the land, it'll be divided into like everything will be a state, but they won't be recognized like a province will be recognized.
All right, so-
or it's gonna go the other way where shit's gonna be so like oh, I gotta manage myself, and like people are gonna down to just governing like neighborhoods.
All right, so say
And
America
fucking
breaks up, and
retarded
there's 4.
shit.
We'll just go northeast, southeast, southwest, southeast. All right,
tetrarch.
Just say boom, they break it up like that, and Alaska can go fuck itself.
Sure.
And then everybody wants Hawaii to be involved, but they're like, no, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, because they're chilling.
Yeah. So now you got the 4, and now you're from Chicago. I'm from New York. Let's say that's maybe the end of it. All right.
Okay.
And the other side, where would you go? You get the option. Do you get the option to move to a different state? You're like, no, I want to go to Florida, where like they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. Or do you want to move to like California? Where would you go?
Well, it would
What
depend
be-
on the rules. It would be the rules that apply to that.
What do you think
territory.
based off those regions? You know how they
All right.
have a personality.
So exactly. So the South will be like, all right, you have to have a gun, and like that's we carry guns
Both
around.
Souths.
Guns are out at all times, and fucking that's how we roll.
Yeah.
All right. Guns
that's where you're
out.
going?
Sun's out. Guns up.
No, you just described the
Right.
personality.
And then New York would be like, in like the north, and they would be all like, fucking yeah. My pronouns are Zer and Zim and shit.
No,
You gotta
that-
call
no,
me
that
more
would
like
be-
this. They'd be like,
That'd be Southwest.
they'd be like, hey, watch my fucking pronouns here.
right. Hey, I'm a fucking Z. Hey, I'm a
Hey.
fucking Zer.
Hey, you get his pronouns first, huh? You fucking asshole.
Hey, you fucking mooly. Hey, I prefer to be called a Zer and a Zim, actually. Yeah. Yeah, like a woke fucking mafia dude.
Yeah.
That's like hilarious.
That's the missing character on The Sopranos.
That's a
It's
great
like
idea.
the woke guy.
Yeah, I'm fucking, polyandrous. Fucking,
Hey, Tony, that's a little
polyamorous.
misogynistic, don't you think?
Oh my god, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm actually queer.
Hey, I'm non-binary over
Yeah, that's
here.
what I'm about to say. Yeah, I'm a non-binary.
Don't make any assumptions.
Polyamorous. I don't appreciate you assuming my gender. Hey, tough guy.
I heard about-
You just call me guy. Hey. You know what? Fucking you assume my gender. I'm actually polyamorous, fucking binomial queer, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Please don't crucify me if you're listening to this.
It would be a great.
You seem like you were going to say something.
I'm too high.
Well, yeah, I heard about there's a I don't know if it's a gender or it's like a sexual orientation. It's called demisexual.
Oh, I heard that.
So it's they only are attracted to people that they have an emotional connection with. And I was like, isn't that just women?
It's love.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's a love.
So but that one I'm like, sorry, you don't get your own category for that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow, so I'm only attracted to people that I have emotional connection
Yeah,
with.
yeah, basically the opposite of you.
So basically, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
So wait, hold on. If
It's
I'm
like
not,
people who only have sex with like someone that they're in a relationship.
yo, but how come my thing can't be a
Hey,
fucking
so,
thing?
yeah.
How come I'm only attracted to? Listen, I only attracted to people I don't care about. I only want to fuck people I don't care about. Where's my fucking category? Where's my
I'm
little?
gonna tell you, you're the opposite. So you're a demigod, but you're you're omnisexual.
Yeah.
You will have sex with everything at any
I'm
time.
omnisexual.
Any gender, yeah, you're omnisexual.
I'm omniscient.
You're attracted to anything that
I'm-
wants to fuck you.
I'm
or
everything and all things.
potentially-
I can fuck everything and all things, and I'll fuck it.
Yeah.
He's like omnipotent, but
Omnipotent, that's the word.
but not.
No,
I don't mean you know everything and
no.
are all powerful. I just
Right,
mean
right.
every single thing.
I'm
Like
not
this.
a fuck.
Omnipotent
You're
means
just
you
down.
know
I'm not a
everything.
fucking.
Yeah, I know, but I mean like he's
Omnisexual, that's why you say it.
right. I know, but I
I
was,
said it.
Oh, you needed to tell him why
Omniscient.
that was cool?
well, no, I was just making
Oh,
a
man.
play on the word potent because like he just has a
Omnipotent.
boner. He just has a boner and can come to anything.
I feel,
Sorry,
I
you
feel,
had to explain that to me.
But I
I
feel
wish
like-
you were a better comedian.
I'm
honestly feel
omnisexual.
No, it wasn't funny.
I'll fuck everything.
that to an extent it's important to have categories so people can have like some legitimacy to express themselves with self-confidence, etc. But I also feel like it's gotten to the point where a lot of categories are being defined by people who want to fit in one. So those 5, 6, 10 categories that were kind of, or it's enough.
Right.
Like, where's mine? Like, what's my thing?
So it's totally that. It's people want to be included.
Yeah. I want to be included in being different.
Hey, those LGBTQ plus people, they're having a good time over there. Nobody fucks with them.
And I'm neither of them.
Join this shit.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny because before it used to be people needed to label other people and they were angry about labels it was because dumb people didn't want to have to use nuance as to this is a human being with feelings and emotions. But now people's feelings and emotions are like, I need to be labeled.
Right, it's weird.
Give me a label.
Yeah, it's backwards. And if we keep doing it, eventually it's just like we all get our own category.
Yeah,
so
that's
then
exactly
we're just
right.
individuals again.
Sure, we all got our own category.
That's a great point.
But
it's not mine.
But it's also such a fucking lie. It's such a fucking lie that we tell ourselves that we're not like. I feel like there's 12 to 15 types of people, and then you just get to pick and choose your avatar.
No, there's hundreds.
No.
I don't know. I feel like. Do you feel like? So you're saying basically?
Well, I don't know how many there are, but I know that I'm not Chris.
Well, think of it this way. I think. All right, so I used to play this game with my sister where we would
have sex.
It's called hide the knuckles.
We would.
She'd always win.
We would. I would sit. We would sit down like at anywhere, basically, and I would look, and we would look at strangers and be, oh, that guy looks like that's a
doppelganger.
This a version of that. We would name the guy who's a doppelganger.
Oh, and you would make up a backstory.
But we would do it. I remember one time we played in Asia though, and I saw this dude, and I'm like, "Yo, June, that's my sister's name, right?" I'm like, "Yo, I don't know why it's funny."
Carry on with the goddamn story.
And I'm like, "Hey, look, that looks like the Asian Tom Hanks." And sure enough, it was like a bald, and he had like flat, but he had a flat ass nose, but he looked just like Tom Hanks. And I'm like, I wonder if he's also like a good actor. Like, does he possess the same qualities merely because he looks
like Tom Hanks,
like a different like Asian version of Tom Hanks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that just goes into what Lex was saying. Like, or does it at all? Actually,
no, it has nothing to do with it.
But no, you're saying like there's 15 or 12 types of people around the world, right? So like, Justin, I've met people like Lex before. Not actually, no.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dudes that look like...
But I've met a guy that like is kind of like I've met a lot of fucking dudes shaped like a fucking a brick, a fucking brick, a brick.
Come on.
Like the base of a fucking lighthouse, all right? I've met a lot of dudes that look like they drive tow trucks and shit, and fucking run pawn shops, you know.
I mean, sorry, but just like from my point of view, from this side of the table, your bodies don't look that different from each other.
Yeah. Like if I was
there's 2 of them right here.
All right, Earthworm Jim.
If I was gonna insult myself, I'd be like, I'm the second guy you call when you run out of weed, something like that.
You're the backup.
Yeah, I'm like not the first dealer. You're like, I can't get hold of my first dealer.
This guy, he always wants to smoke up with me and tell me stories.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. You look like you've carried a lot of washing machines.
This guy doesn't know how to buy his own sneakers. Stuff like that.
Right. Oh, okay.
With that being said, though, I've never met anybody that looks like Rick.
No.
I've met a dude.
I've seen a couple TikToks, but I've seen a couple.
Yeah, my wife says I look like Danny Pudi.
Who's that?
Pudi?
The guy from
Community.
The
Indian dude.
Yeah.
He's half Polish though. He's half Polish and half Indian or something. Right. I was gonna say you look like Earthworm Jim, the video game with the Earthworm. I don't know. Yeah. Lots of worm. Have you ever heard a lot of worm jokes?
I've heard all of the jokes.
All the jokes.
I've heard of the spaghetti jokes, worm jokes, wing jokes,
what
anything long jokes.
Yeah, remember
jokes, pencil, pen. What's long and thin?
Remember I said when Rick first started showing up, and I was like, Rick's hobby is waiting outside doors that are closing and squeezing in at the last second. As they're closing.
You never said that to me.
I've heard that one.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
That is very funny.
That's great. That's very creative.
It's the most creative thing you've said.
What?
Compliment yourself there more.
Justin, you look like you're like a very so you're a very stereotypical Canadian dude.
Pretty much, yeah.
So like you love alcohol, so you're an alcoholic, right?
Yeah.
You love hockey.
You have French in you.
You're French. You got the fucking Ontario speech, like fucking, yeah, all right there, bud. Yeah, like a very typical Canadian speech. Let's see. You're French, also, which is crazy because within yourself, you're also like people hate the French in Canada.
Did Justin get hit in the head? Do you have to tell him this? What's
What's
going
going
on?
on?
I'm explaining to the viewers,
Who I am.
Justin's like just how typical a Canadian. He's planted trees and shit before you. You love hockey, dude. You're so Canadian, dude. Like I don't understand.
He's
Like,
from Canada.
you're
That's why
like-
he's
yeah,
very
of-
Canadian.
You were like,
Makes
but
sense.
I couldn't I couldn't fucking imagine a more Canadian person. Like,
Yeah, but the whole
I
country
I
is
couldn't write
filled
one
with people like
I
you.
couldn't write one that's more fuck. I couldn't write a
Justin
Canadian person
sweats
like
maple
this.
syrup.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
comment as
so.
well.
What do you think makes you different as someone that shares the continent of North America with me and Lex? All right.
Yeah.
What makes you mentally different being Canadian?
Well, the cultures are really fucking similar.
Exactly. So
And
what
obviously
are
you
some
guys,
things?
American culture influences the fuck out of Canadian culture because it's like this giant fucking superpower country. We have 10 times fewer people there. You guys have what, 350 million? We're like 35 million.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
it.
really, like the only thing that kind of defines us is our not Americanness. So like healthcare and like less guns and French and hockey, and then otherwise it's the same shit.
What's the ambition of the country? What do you think? Like, what's the finish line for Canada?
Wait,
There is no.
finish lines?
What are you
What are
saying?
you talking
Is there a but what's like the America? Like you said America wants to be a superpower, so I'm assuming the finish line for them.
is a superpower.
Yeah.
Well,
No, Canada just is fine to stay in the background, and we're just like happy to be invited.
Okay.
And then anytime like America mentions us, we're like, oh, they're talking about us. Even if they're like making fun of us, like
Sure.
like Canadians love the South Park shit because it's like we're just being included. And mostly Canadians have like this inferiority complex where we think we're like better than you guys, but then also we're just jealous of how much attention you guys get.
interesting.
If you take your hat off, you do look exactly like Terrence and Philip.
Yeah, I do.
Both of you, we talk both of you.
Well, even with
Exact
that,
similar.
You guys,
body
this is
type.
Terrence and this is Philip.
I know, right? These guys.
I've been farting the entire time.
Rick, what are the odds of you being a little bit French or anything?
I mean, he
Extremely
speaks
high.
French fluently.
Are you? But you're Spanish, right?
Yeah,
Are you,
yeah.
But do you have any? Do you have any French family?
You got a baguette up there?
I mean, my mom was born in Paris, but that doesn't make her French from blood. Like blood-wise, I don't think we're that French.
Interesting. You guys could be cousins.
But we could. There's less degrees of separation than with you.
Right.
You think so? I'm not. Well, no. Well, maybe because only half my ancestors are from Europe, right?
No, it's just like none of my ancestors, as far as I know, are as mentally challenged as you. There's no.
Are
there's
mad,
no-
dirty, fucking
But
retarded.
your white side is German,
Yeah.
mostly, right?
Yeah,
And
German
it's all
and
German.
Swedish
Yeah.
and Norwegian and shit. Yeah.
Stupid.
But I'm German and French. It says German and French though on the thing, which is crazy.
So like, okay, so
But they're from
We're-
Strasbourg, which is like
so
not
you got France and then Spain and then Germany.
right.
So I could be related to both of you guys.
Yeah,
You could be.
sure.
What about Lex?
At Spain.
Yeah.
Spain, dude. Wow, we could all be related. I wonder if our ancestors had a podcast. If it would be like
Bad.
it's like it would be like my ancestors would show like my ancestors. It's like all your ancestors would show up and they're all old white people. Then my guy shows up, but he's like an old Chinese dude. Like, yo, you know what's funny? I got an old like I don't know this for sure, but I'm definitely related to a bunch of really gnarly old Chinese dudes with
sure.
like crazy hair and like long like 9-foot fingernails and just terrible manners. Like I'm related to all these people.
You're
like,
so
no doubt.
racist against yourself. It's kind of
It's
hilarious.
not racist. It's just what it is. You know?
Okay, sure. But
You think it's racist?
well, if I said that bad manners and long nails and
Well, I'm
it's kind of
I'm trying to paint a picture here.
right.
Of my
Those dudes do exist by the millions.
yeah, I'm totally
So,
related to
yeah,
a bunch of
yeah.
them.
Good
So I guess it's
odds.
not really
Yeah, yeah.
not really racist. It's just a fact.
What's
Dude, I was watching, I saw this thing about bonobo chimps because I like them. And, you know, they're like one of the few animals that fuck for fun, right? But what's more interesting, because I knew that, you know, because I looked those things up. But then, you know, they
you
have
got
a
them
mass.
fucking.
They have a mass population of lesbian bonobo chimps.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they're all poly, so they're all bumping each other's uglies.
They're just having a giant orgy the whole time.
I know, they'll just run up and have a good time with each other, maybe go off into the, like...
So what do the lesbian
lesbians?
bonobos do? They scissor?
Yeah, how do they... Are you shitting me? Well, they just rub their
But
vaginas?
so you think
They
so?
just rub... But they weren't scissoring like this. They were like
Right, 'cause
on
they're-
top of each other, and then they were
Yeah.
just rubbing...
Mushing their
But
pussies
if
together.
so,
What?
do you think has this been tested? Like
Sick
if
Winsky.
if you showed animals movies of animal porn of their
Yes.
own animals, do they watch it? Like
Yes.
do they get horny?
Yeah.
Yes.
They did that with the panda bears.
Yeah.
No way.
Together because they won't fuck, right? So
Yeah.
they got to show them porn.
Yeah.
Even
Shut the fuck up. Are you
yo,
serious?
for real.
Yeah.
I saw this.
I used to make panda porn.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking yanking my chain. There's no way.
Panda porn here.
Dude, you're telling... Wait,
Pandasexual.
so to stimulate these pandas that weren't fucking...
Yeah.
They would make them watch
Well,
porn
where they make porn? How'd they make this panda porn?
with other pandas fucking.
Whenever they got pandas fucking, then
They
they
film
go
it.
and film it real quick.
Yeah.
And then they...
Are you
show
sure?
Yeah,
you
but
the
do they
other
have the
pandas.
good directors? Like, do they take multiple takes? I'm not into this today. Like,
So there's a director.
Do they
do they have a fluffer? And do they have
Yeah,
a?
Does the
What the
panda do a
fuck?
cum shot on
Money
the
shot.
panda bitch's
Wait,
face?
wait.
Yeah. Does the panda's website pop
Damn
up?
it! We're trying to get people pandas pregnant here, man. Why are you
Dude.
blowing it on our face?
Wait, so back
that's
up.
what pandas do. that's
Wait.
why they. That's why they're not getting pregnant. It's because they're all watching panda porn and blowing loads on.
Yeah.
It's also why the human, in some countries in Europe, the population is decreasing.
Yeah.
Increasing
It's all
Decreasing.
headshots.
Decreasing
because porn.
because
Yeah.
less
It's
people are
headshots.
having
Because we're not coming
actual
inside each
personal
other.
relationships.
They're coming everywhere else.
Living everywhere
We're watching sex and having too much crazy.
Even if you show, I saw a thing. If you show a rooster like a cardboard cutout of a chicken, it'll get horny. Like it'll get a rooster boner.
What would happen if you show a panda a video of you jacking off when they get horny?
Just be
too?
like, the fuck is wrong
This
with
guy's
this
a
guy?
fucking
I'm wearing
weirdo.
a cool
But if I
panda
put
suit.
on, if I'm wearing a panda suit, all right, check it out. So you said there's like there are bonobos that are lesbians.
Yes.
That's so you know there's a bunch of pervert bonobo dudes that are like sweet lesbians.
I would
Oh,
also
they're
be a
lesbians,
lesbian.
fucking sweet, and they're fucking.
Hiding
Yo,
behind the
that's
tree.
oh, that's fucking sick, dude. And they're fucking jacking off.
The two bonobos are like, sick, dude.
Yo, lesbians, sick. That's so funny. Wow, Jesus Christ! I can't believe they make porn to stimulate. Do they? So like, who are these? Do they show the same
Chris.
videos to different pandas that are
pretty hot.
to make?
It's good.
It's good. All right,
Once
what
you
were we
go-
gonna ask?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, dude.
That's real? Does someone does that? Someone wakes up and films pandas. Here's what I don't get. So you got this
No,
now.
it's very hard
So
because
now
they
you
don't
got
want to do
this.
it.
So now you got this great video. Are you gonna distribute it too? Or are you gonna let fucking
Yeah, they sent it around. China sent it around.
See, if I watch pandas fucking, am I a scientist or a weirdo?
Depends on if your pants are on.
Depends on how hard your dick is.
This is
Yeah.
a hard my dick is.
If you're
My
like,
son. That makes- yeah, listen.
now let's see if they can
Are
make
you
some
watching
lesbian
it?
pants.
Even better, lesbian.
Dude, there should be some like porn director. He's sorry, I only do animal porn.
Are you watching it alone in a toilet on your phone, or are you watching
I don't
it
know.
for scientific purpose?
You're taking notes.
I'm taking notes, dude.
Why are we so invested in making pandas fuck? Like, why do we give a shit? I guess because they
Love
look
them,
cool.
man.
Yeah, I guess.
love
You said they're not endangered anymore, right?
No, they're officially not endangered.
But there's probably more in captivity than there are
For sure.
in the wild. Yeah,
That doesn't.
And
How does
that's
that
the
make
other thing.
sense? That's not true.
China, you could never own a panda. China
because
just rents them out.
because there's just zoos, and then they make them watch porn and they fuck, so they actually get pregnant. Whereas in the wild,
Yo, there's probably a panda porn star. He's like got his hair slicked back. He's like dyed with tips, gold tips. And
it's like
shit.
the Ron Jeremy.
He's just like a beast.
He's got a massive panda hog.
Dude, that's crazy. And like also like when a panda watches, I'm sure if you, dude, of course they watched it because like that's crazy to me that a panda saw that and got horny. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're advanced. Like of course
sure
we're
if
gonna
it
do
worked.
that.
How much
Yeah,
more
but it's-
advanced do you think you
Not
are
sure if it
compared to
worked.
an animal?
But
To a panda, I'd like to assume that I have more
Chris,
sexual triggers than
yes,
a fucking panda.
yes,
but-
we're more advanced than pandas. But when it comes to looking at a picture on your phone and getting a boner.
Right.
That's not your advanced brain doing that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The lizard brain.
Wait, was it a picture of two pandas fucking or a video?
It's video, I think. But with the
Jesus
rooster thing, I was
They
saying it
rolled
was
it
just
in
a
here?
picture.
As
You
if
know, like
it
you're in
mattered.
second grade, they had like a cart with a VCR and a flat big
They
tube
roll-
TV.
they
You
roll it
roll
out.
it into the thing. Like, all right, Panda, say we're gonna watch your dad's phone. You know?
Oh my god!
You know, you said it's crazy
what-
that there's more pandas.
Is that true?
Like, yeah, of course. Well, I don't actually know, but it's not that weird. Like,
I would assume so,
you
right?
guys saw fucking Tiger King?
Yeah.
There's more fucking tigers in America that people just own than there are in fucking like in the wild.
No way.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I thought, dude, there's got to be like 200 tigers in America.
More.
There's like 10,000 or something like that.
Stupid.
Wow. That's a lot of fucking tigers. What happens if all these tigers go out? Get
Yeah,
out
they
of
do sometimes. And then they fuck shit up.
Shit up with about 50
Imagine
of them.
you're in some town in Texas and
There's a
a
tiger.
fucking tiger comes
Alpha
out of nowhere.
predator.
Oh my
just
god, that would be
releasing to the-
terrifying.
Yeah.
No wonder. They should have guns. Guns should be allowed everywhere.
For tiger
For
protection.
tigers. We're back to there. I think that's the only way, dude, that's it. That's the only way to make guns legal. Is to just
Wait, wait.
Already legal.
animals.
So earlier we were
Like
talking
super
about how
legal.
America would collapse or whatever. That's how it happens. All the tigers get out.
Yeah, but we do it. But we're letting the tigers loose because we want to prompt the owners of guns and the freedom to carry them everywhere, basically. Back to animals.
Back to
watching
animal porn.
This is fascinating to me. That is like, so you're saying a rooster will get turned on?
By a picture.
Picture.
Of a chicken.
Do you still get turned on
That's
by
funny.
pictures?
That's
Yeah,
funny because
of
Chris
course.
will get turned on by a picture of a cock also.
Why wouldn't you?
No, but think about. All right, listen.
Don't you?
No, because I'm from fucking
don't?
2000.
What are
I'm
you
from the
talking about?
future.
I see on Instagram, I see all the thoughts you follow.
All right, but I'm thinking about. All right, think about this. The shittiest porno on earth is still way better than the best
Picture.
Playboy. Right, the best.
That's
Give
still
me the most average porno, the average amateur porno. That guy's like,
A picture's
yeah.
worth 1,000 words,
Right.
but a porno's worth 1,000 milliliters of semen.
Yes.
But I'm saying even the most average run-of-the-mill porno is still way better than any Playboy.
Sure. But do you guys ever just jerk off to pictures to make yourself feel better about the nasty video that you just jerked off to?
I've never jerked off. What am I, fucking in a trench during World War I? Why am I going to jerk off to a photo? Like, hold a phone.
Sometimes I have flashback Fridays, you know.
This
Like
shit's
once a month I have
fucked up.
flashback
Yeah,
Fridays.
it's like a throwback
And I
jerk.
pull out
Jesus.
like a Victoria's Secret from 1993,
Oh my god.
you know, and then just crank one out to.
Yeah, fucking living in the
Whatever.
past, man.
No,
Dude, what's
no,
It's a retro jerk. It's,
Yeah.
That's crazy. But where's porn going to go?
it's going to keep going.
VR, man. You're just gonna put your dick in a machine, and it's just gonna vibrate it. And
Man, I can't wait for that.
Milking.
That's going to be great.
Yep.
Wow, dude. That's fucked up. But that doesn't replace porn, though. Does it?
Why would?
Well, it would eventually if it's that good.
If it's not
Porn
intimate,
video?
if you're not having.
They had that. Are you guys watching Dave?
No.
What's that?
It's a TV show on Netflix.
I know what it is. I've been
with,
watching.
Andrew Santino is the second, not the lead, but he plays a good part.
Lil Dicky's the lead.
Yeah, Little
What's
Dicky. And so this week there was an episode with Little Dicky, and his is like fuck machine and VR, and he's going on about it. It's pretty good.
He said it's
So
great.
I think that's the future.
I mean, he said it's great, right?
Oh yeah, he's like yeah.
Yeah.
But you can see him using it. Of course, not the from
Not the
from
penis.
afar. But it's just like it's a pretty big thing. It's like
I think it's gonna turn into like, all right, so like with OnlyFans and shit, now anyone can be a porn star basically. If you're willing to do the work and get an audience,
Yeah.
you can be anything.
you
basically.
can do this, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do it. Like I'm.
No, I'm
encouraging
what?
you.
No, I'm not
Wait,
saying.
dudes?
see you on
No,
OnlyFans.
there's no like female simps in the world. There, like a dude.
No.
I'm sure there's a lot of. I'm sure there's like a significant number of women who have a fetish for Chris. Enough that you can make money. As
Yeah,
you
but you
can
have
say
to-
that some people have a fetish and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you can
But
probably be that fetish.
Chris will not do it, and this is why. Because Chris is so homophobic that just the knowledge that somebody might catfish him and jerk off to him without his knowledge.
Oh no, most of
is
his
gay.
clients are going to be dudes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And that's why he won't
That's
do
a
it.
good point.
He doesn't
But
care
it's
that he's
money.
getting paid. He doesn't care that he doesn't know. He just the thought.
Wait.
Like,
Is that gay if you have an OnlyFans and it's only gay dudes, but you don't do anything gay.
I'm not gay.
You just like get naked and jerk off.
Yeah,
and
Chris.
stuff.
Tell
Is that
me.
gay?
I really want to know, Chris. What do you
Is that
think?
gay?
Is that gay if you knew that
Dude.
you were making
But so-
jerk-off videos?
Yeah, it's gay as fuck. Dude.
Why is it
It's
gay?
totally gay.
How
It's
is
not.
that?
It's not gay.
It's not
though.
gay, though.
You know, who you fucking...
Those guys are being gay.
Yeah, but you're
not.
you're facilitating the gayness.
Right, so you just don't want to facilitate that.
This is so selfish of you.
Yeah, come on, man. There's a whole world of dudes out there who want to jerk off.
So as a performer, so let's say you're the person doing the content for OnlyFans.
Yeah.
At what point is it a guy jerking off? At what point is it gay what you're doing?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're asking. Chris is saying anything that facilitates gayness. So what? Go away, Chris. If you're doing a stand-up set and there's
So far away from what is
Wait.
gay.
So if there's a
Wait.
gay guy laughing at your jokes,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that gay humor?
is that gay?
No, it's not gay.
Okay.
It's not sexual, so it's not. How
Wait,
could
wait,
it?
no,
All your
he's
jokes are
he's-
sexual.
Dude, he's all flirty. It's like you're so funny. Comes up to you afterward and says you're my favorite comic.
Oh,
Then,
thanks. I
right?
appreciate that.
They're like, can I follow you on Instagram?
Sure, here it is,
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
And then he's just.
Can I
jerking off
follow
to
you on
Instagram.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, but I'm not.
he's not purposely.
But I'm not purposely
putting
trying
it-
to
yeah.
trying to make him jerk
Because
off.
you
to
know
me.
it's happening.
I'm like,
right?
yeah, man, jerk off to me. I
When
fucking
you
want you to
tell a
jerk off
joke
to me.
into a girl, a hot girl, what are you doing with that?
I'm hoping she fucking flicks her bean to me later
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Exactly.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Flicks a little bean
So
to
if
me.
They're not smart bomb jokes that you
So,
drop.
so
No,
if
no,
you
no.
know that
But-
a guy, so if you know that a guy who watches your comedy and laughs and compliments you, he tells you he's gonna jerk off, and you do whatever you want.
You said he's,
What?
if he
If he tells you, hey, look, you find you super attractive tonight. When I go back home, I'm gonna jerk the fuck off. You facilitated his gayness by your performance.
well, I gotta harness that gain. Here's the thing: if he says that to me and now it's out there, so it's out there, so I can take this and receive it. I can receive it negatively, or I can take it and harness
or
it.
anally.
I can take it and harness this and use it to make myself boost my ego. Like,
So you can do an OnlyFans, harness it, and then boost your own ego. Like, hey, there's
right,
a bunch
but
of
that's
dudes.
just with a fan.
Rick, you
Saying,
really seem like you want Chris to start OnlyFans.
You want me to jerk off on you, bro? And I can do little
See,
fucking.
that's gay. That's gay. You just jerk off to him. You don't have to jerk
I
off
was just
on
trying
him.
to
Well,
see
what's
if
next? Then
that's-
what? Then what? Then you gotta.
Why is it always gotta keep going?
Then it's gotta. What? It's gonna be your birthday, and I gotta make a little fucking video like, hey, Rick, happy birthday, man, Mr. President.
Yeah, but I would pay, right? So would you do it if I paid?
Oh,
Would
God.
you be a
What's your price?
know.
Like, if I told you, hey, I'm gonna pay you $100
Would you be a rent
to
boy?
jerk off on video,
Nah,
would you
it's
do
too
it?
low.
That's-
Would it be?
Jerk off on video
Would it be?
for $100? Who's getting it? Who's watching this?
Rick, obviously.
Rick's gonna watch it.
I already did it. It's great. It's easy money. Easy money, man. Thank you, by the way. Chris.
I don't know, $100.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
It all depends where I am in my life and
For the
how
subscription.
much I need that $100 basically.
Well, right now you're unemployed, right?
I know I got a job. I'm gonna be a science teacher, bro.
Oh, dude, congrats!
Yeah, I'm gonna teach science.
Dude, I would
Condolences
rather
to the
be
children.
jerking off.
Yeah, my dreams are
I'd rather jerk off on like
$100 a night.
on
I could make
OnlyFans.
$200-300 a day.
I wonder.
So is your first class going to be about pandas?
But I don't want to. Right.
So
no.
here's how pandas reproduce, kids.
I don't.
we
I
show
don't
them
want
panda
to.
porn.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Dude, after
I don't want to let on that that I'm something I'm not. So I don't want to let on that I'm gay by being,
Oh, so you're being honorable. You don't want to like lead
yeah,
them
to
on.
myself and like
But
to
if
all
you're
the,
like, listen, I know you're not gay. I just want you to know.
Then I'm gonna jerk off thinking about
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. I'm like,
It's kind of a
thanks.
compliment.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's a waste of time, but yeah, for sure. Like, go ahead.
To me, it feels a
Do
bit
it's your
the same
time.
as like if
Do
a
what you
girl
want.
told me, like, I think you're a great guy, but I'm not gonna fuck you. Well, like, hey, you take the compliment. Like, nothing's gonna happen.
I'd be like, oh yeah, watch this, and then I'd fucking try to make him want to fuck me somehow. Which is what I'm afraid. What would have gave? That's what a gay guy would do, actually, right?
well, it's a guy, so
No,
he's
usually-
gonna try to fuck you,
Usually, gay dudes.
but not you. I mean,
They-
what's gay?
If they're cool, yeah, they chill out after you say I'm not.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with some gay friends. I have a couple gay friends. But I remember one time I was really bummed out after a breakup, and I don't know
No
if
pun
he
intended.
never hit on me, but I could see that he was like, because he knew I was straight. But I
Yeah.
feel like there was a couple of opportunities where he kind of like threw out windows of like opportunities that if I wanted to. So like
Yeah.
the most obvious one to me was him just talking about how big his dick is, and I feel like there was a time where he was just waiting for me to be like,
Yeah, but-
how big is your dick? You know, But it was just like, oh, cool, good for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
Oh, cool.
was,
Can I
'cause
see it?
I was an insexual, but no, I don't want to see this.
So he was just throwing out like a line and seeing if he'd get a bite.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's this. He's hunting, right? So that's the same.
No, he's fishing.
He's fishing.
That's
right.
the difference.
But the
He's
same
fishing.
thing.
He's
like,
throwing a line out and
all right.
seeing what's up.
You're dropping hints to a chick,
And
and
then-
she shuts you down. All right. Now, as a straight guy, you're still attracted to her, right? But you go back and you kind of like.
Harass her.
When I was in high
Drop.
school, but now
Hey,
I
but
don't
you
have
try
to-
again.
I don't
You
have to
try
see them
again.
No, I don't have to see them again. Like I know what you're saying because when I was like in high school or if I was in like university or something like that, and I'd interact with them again. But now I'm an adult, I just don't see them again. Right. You know.
Yeah, but I think there's ways of getting shut down and ways of getting shut down. But you can shut down or be shut down in a way that's like, hey, I'm not saying stop communicating with me. I'm just saying, you have to like show me that you're really interested. I'm not just gonna respond to the first thing. And another thing can be like, hey, get away from me
Yeah.
because I want nothing to do with you from the get go.
Right. We're not talking about that kind.
See how much more animated he was on the second one? Like,
Yeah, 'cause-
he never really heard the first one, but the second one he knew.
The first one
verbatim.
wasn't really believable.
No, but the second one he sold like.
No,
No,
but the
the
first
thing
one
was
makes
not-
sense. The first one.
Yeah, but the
that's
first
happened
one,
to
what
me.
happens is like with my personality, like I don't get these cues. So like sometimes I'll allegedly get them from women in the past, and I'll be like, I don't understand, so I don't pick it up. I don't get it. I don't see that they're reading me on. I'm just like I'm lost. Like I don't
It's
know
like,
if I'm
just,
to be
just
rejected or
fuck me,
anything.
faggot. What are you
No,
doing?
just tell me no or tell me yes or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with any of this.
That would make things a lot easier if women
If girls
just
just yell-
when a girl
just
likes
yell,
you, this
tell
is
us.
a girl's strategy for picking up a dude that she
so-
likes. She'll just stand kind of near-ish to him and hope that he notices her.
Yeah, totally. And maybe make eye contact, glancing.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
a lot
but-
easier if you could just go up and be like you said, hey,
Oh.
fuck me.
Hey,
So-
what are you doing? Fuck me, you
But that's
pussy.
So that's
Also,
why.
wait,
So that's why I was never picking up women because I was also
Because the girl's
standing
not just
near
going to get fucked either. the girl's like, she's definitely like, hey, I hope you like me. I hope you appreciate that I put on a nice dress for you to impress you. And like, oh, you have cool music. You want to share like time with me? And you're like, I'm gonna put it in your ass. Ugh.
No, I know, but
Wait, yeah, it would be so much easier
would
for
be.
you. And she'd just be like, I guess I must really like this guy.
Yeah, we totally forgot about the part of her liking us and wanting a relationship
Sure.
and wanting to be cared
But I'm just
for
saying it's
and fed. And
I mean, this is how it is. That's how men and women are. So it's got to be that way.
Yeah, it has to be.
But it is kind of annoying how they just get to be like, and then that's it. That's all they do. They look nice and they just
right, and we're the pussies.
And then we gotta
We're
go
the
there,
fucking
and then
pussies.
now I gotta fucking start juggling and riding a unicycle and all this shit.
I gotta
to-
go up here
to
and
impress her.
I gotta go up here.
It's like chicks on Tinder. They go,
Yeah.
"Hi." Now you say something interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah, girls like the girls who I think have a good sense of humor are the ones who laugh at my jokes. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like they ever said something funny.
Right.
I mean, there are funny women, but the ones I actually, you know.
Yeah. Like if you're flirting or trying to get with that's like an immediate. If
Yeah.
she laughs at your
Ooh.
jokes, you're like, okay, I'm
Oh,
getting
she
somewhere.
Well,
here.
it's
but I
attention.
think she
She's
has a
like,
good
ah.
sense of humor.
Right. Right.
Well, no, it's just like, oh, she likes that joke, so now she's gonna love my dick. She's gonna love.
That's
it.
how dumb we are.
She's
though.
gonna
That's-
love the rest
that's how
of it.
we
Yeah.
think.
No, it's stupid, but but it is though. It's fucking like we have to go there
You know
and
what
fucking like all right. We have to look fucking down the face of a gun basically,
just get
and
rejected
just be like, hey,
constantly.
what's up, I'm Chris? I'm
Yeah, all right, but
no,
then
no,
in
no,
defense
no.
of a girl-
Boom! We're just fucking rejection. No,
Defense of a girl back up until what the 60s or 70s didn't have birth control. Like we didn't have easy birth control
Yeah.
products, so they had to protect their vagina
Right.
from
They're-
some monkey who just wants to blow a load inside
Sure.
her and run away.
Their
You know?
eggs are
You know,
much more valuable
so
resource
romantic.
Than
to
our-
humanity than our disgusting
Sure.
jizz.
Yeah.
right.
But I also say this on the other end of it, where it's like I get frustrated with girls who think, "Oh, it's not important." You say sex is important. It's like if we haven't fucked in like 3 or 4 days, you're getting cranky. You don't even know it though. You know what I'm saying?
Like as a dude,
No, the
girl
girl
does.
too.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
girl too.
Yeah.
They're just as biologically driven as we are.
for sure, especially within a relationship.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, you don't even notice. You don't even notice that the reason why our fight ended is because I fuck the nonsense out of you.
Yeah.
You know, I fucked your
Right.
dumb argument away.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's how you got to do it because you're not going to win with words.
No.
You got to dick them down, and then they'll
nuts.
like you again.
It's nuts. Or and
Yeah.
I've had that conversation where it's like, oh, like I love this guy before, and this whole relationship. You're like, well, why are you not with him? And you're like, oh, I guess it's if you really break it down, it's like you just had lousy sex, you know. But this guy was awesome, but he couldn't dick you down right. And I'm not even that good of a dick doctor. I'm just saying, like, you find the one that you can work with, right?
Yes.
So maybe whoever, but I'm just saying it's important as fuck.
Or a dude.
What else
for
are we
your,
here
for
for?
your case, dude.
Dude.
I was thinking, do you think it's...
He's making this kind of like profound point, and you're like, yeah, man, you might be gay. We're so stupid and childish.
So fucking immature.
like,
Sorry.
But I think it's hilarious too, though.
No, it's stupid.
Like,
No, but you're absolutely correct though. Like fucking.
I was thinking that like okay, we complain about how like or I complain about how women reject me.
Yeah.
But then I just was thinking, is it because it's never happened to me that much? Like, how difficult is it to have to constantly reject people and come and make enemies all day long of people that start hating you?
Yeah,
to reject them.
It must suck. Like that part of being a hot girl must be really annoying.
Wow.
Just constantly.
And people are just hating you after, right? Because you can see their face change. Probably. They're
No,
like,
I don't-
now I have to say
see-
no, and I
see-
have to maybe like coworkers,
Yeah.
the friends.
I fucking hate dudes that do that because it makes it harder and shittier for the rest of us.
That do
Dudes
what?
that like if a girl rejects him, then he goes, "Well, you're just a fucking bitch." Then
Oh, that's
or,
horrible.
like those,
Yeah,
fuck
no,
those
that's terrible.
guys.
Yeah.
Like because there's
No, but
nothing.
good for that guy.
Because then it makes the woman like more fucking worried about what's going to happen when she rejects me later.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
you know what I appreciate it was in a woman, like kind of like you were saying earlier. If a woman like you hit on her,
Yeah.
and then she immediately kind of lets you know, like, hey, look, I'm not interested, but you want to talk about something else, like that sort of setup.
Yeah, okay.
I fucking appreciate that.
Sure, that's it's like adult.
Professional?
Yeah,
Professional. It is. I mean, in the way it is, it's the very most
Mature,
adult, mature way to
yeah.
approach. To kind of like let
Let you
everyone know.
down clearly immediately, and then go
Yes.
like, all right, but I'm gonna, I'm still gonna be
but
nice
I
to you.
think,
You're
I
still.
think most
as a
hot
person.
girls they just
Totally.
say no out of just sheer, just like when you're walking down the street and people handing out flyers to you, you're just ignoring it right away, and then you have to just do that extra little thing to make them shock them out of like paying attention to the actual
Right. To even
what's happening,
Yeah.
to even like register.
that this is happening.
Yeah.
So it's just like they got their blinders on until you can do
Right.
something. Yeah, that's your job. That's hunting.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what have I done? What have I done to fucking snap these girls out of it?
You've probably done it subconsciously, but you got to pay attention. If you pay attention, you can fuck
Amazing.
more.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Interesting.
we're all in relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Which is totally different.
But do you, like getting rejected was like how many times? Like you said you didn't get rejected often, or you didn't? Did you make the attempt often?
No. I mean, another thing is, so that's another whole like, 'cause Justin was saying, like, how girls just stand near you.
Sure.
So that's, I guess I tried to pick up women acting like a woman.
Fucking-
And hoping that she would talk to me because I was too shy. I was
With
just
your
too
height,
shy.
He's like sticking his ass out a little bit.
No, I was extremely shy. Like, I was really, really shy. My whole life.
How did you get?
Were you still tall?
Huh?
You were tall back then too, right?
I mean, I was short. Why? I wanted to pick up women before I was tall.
Were you always tall for your age though?
No, I was
he
always
wasn't.
short for my age.
And then
Shot
you
up.
Until I began to
shot
go
up
to
like
Yeah, I grew up late.
like
You
3
took the
feet.
Captain America serum, but someone dropped it, so like you only got a little bit
I
of
only
it.
got half.
You
I
only got
got
you
the
only got-
upward.
You only got the tall gene. And no,
Like mix
how
up
did-
the serum.
How did you
with
get
the-
your wife though?
I had a mutual friend.
She needed something on a high
Bill
shelf.
Cosby.
No. I had a mutual friend, and she talked to me first. No, she talked to me first.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like, I didn't have to.
Oh, so you stood near her and it worked.
Yes.
Wow.
But it's very rare.
Did you have your eye on her when you first encountered each other? Did you like see her? Like, I like this chick.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool. That's fun when that happens. That's how it should
But
happen.
when you see a girl that you like, don't you know that you like her immediately?
Well, I've been in relationships. I feel like I've been in relationships with girls that I've seen a few times, and then one time it changed. It's different, and then something
They
happens.
put on their dress before they were playing soccer with them, and then they got in their lady dress. It's like, hey, what's going on now? Hey,
Well, you're kind of hot now for a dude.
hey, Steve.
No, but like, yeah, like I'll give you an example. One of my exes, like I saw her all the time.
Kevin.
I would see her now all the time.
Now you're doing it too.
I would see her.
We're all gay.
I would see her. I would see her selling Thai dessert on. I would see her selling her pussy on. No, I would see her sell Thai dessert on Khao-san, and I've seen her. She was like, she's trying to sell me something. She tried to sell me some candy or not candy. Some Thai dessert that's gross,
like milk in a bowl.
Yeah,
of ice
it's
with
like
beans in it and shit.
it's like some shit wrapped in like a leaf. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not eating that.
Thai
shit.
desserts are bogus.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
Sidebar.
You guys don't know dessert. You guys don't know what dessert means. It's disgusting. Anyways, sorry.
But you're trying to tell you that.
Right, and I said, but she was hot, but she was fucking stunning. And
So
I'm
you
like,
thought she was stunning from the get-go.
Was she selling?
totally.
So then you.
But here's the thing. But I never even thought I had a chance with her. I'm just like, oh, but I was just cool to her. I'm like, hey, nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I'm like, no, I don't eat that. But what do you do? Oh, cool. I'm Chris. And I just talked to her like nothing. And then I saw her 2 or 3 more times and waved. And then one night I saw her. I think it was New Year's Eve. It was like the end of New Year's Eve, and we were both hammered. And I walked past her, and I saw her, and then I said what's up to her, and then I sat down and talked to her for a minute, and then like within a minute I was upstairs in my room having sex with her. And it was kind of like the beginning of a porno where like, you know, like where they talk about something that's totally not porn related, and then next thing you know they're just getting fucked.
Okay.
Right?
Hi, do you want some dessert? Wow, that looks real shitty. Yeah, it's Thai.
But what about
Nice tits though. Those are Thai also. Cool.
Right.
That's how it went down.
No, but it was like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, oh, that'd be nice to do that, but I didn't pursue it, and it just kind of just,
Yeah. Well.
you know, and I had no idea I had a chance even. Dude, she's older than me. I had no idea I had a fucking shot at this at all.
She needs an out because her business of selling ice cream in a hot dog bun with corn in it wasn't making enough money. So she was trying to sell fucking like noodles with sugar in it and like beans,
Right.
and so she wasn't making any money from that. So she's like, I need a fucking boyfriend.
She's already having a proven track record of poor decisions.
Yeah.
You know,
But
before
that's the thing. I feel like the girlfriend, like all girlfriends, some girlfriends, not all girlfriends, but a lot of girlfriends are like they're acquaintances for like a minute, and then they become.
That's usually a good way
Which
to
is
get,
weird.
From a
crazy.
woman's point of view, a good way to get a boyfriend is to kind of not fuck him for a minute.
Yeah, totally.
And then by the time he fucks you, he actually likes you.
Yeah, that's how you did it, right?
That's how Fa did it. Yeah.
Right.
She
Yeah.
just it took a while. It took like a couple months, and I just kept pursuing
Wow. Most guys would have left.
it. Yeah, exactly. That was her point. And then after I was like, oh shit, I like her.
Yeah,
So
right.
now I can't leave.
Wow. What do you like? Do you think that a relationship
I
is
left
stronger?
right
do you think a relationship is stronger when you fuck a girl right away, or when you wait it out and fucking?
I think when the older you get, the easier it is to just get into the bed quicker with each other because they know what they want going into the relationship, hopefully. I think that's it. I know it was way harder when I was younger. And it's not like I had to work hard. I think the woman just knows a little bit more.
Right.
You know?
Older women definitely, they just know what they want quicker.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting like 20-year-olds now. No, I'm just
yeah, the 20-year-olds
I'm getting
take
babies.
They
man.
take. Fucking, God damn it, I'm so jealous. Just that number 20.
Ooh, I used to have that joke where I would like, she would, I'm fucking this chick, and then right before I come, I make her yell 1998 or some shit. Like, oh my god!
What's your birthday? What's your birthday again? No, the year.
No, anything in the 2000s.
Oh my
That's when
God.
it starts getting good.
It's crazy. Yeah, right now it is. Yeah, but
was
that's how old the joke is.
Yeah.
It's 3 years old. That's fucking. That's 3 years old. Oh my god, it's fucked. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man.
Girls also know. I think girls know way more than we do as to like how long they're going to be in that relationship with you or not. So like they might be like, this guy, I don't care this much about this guy. So they're like, I'll fuck him now and just use protection, right? We can hang out for a week or 2 or a month because I don't want to be lonely. I mean, girls are smart like that. I mean, more ruthless than I ever heard guys talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, Yeah, I think they pretty much.
They have it in their
understand.
head.
They're
already?
Dude,
for sure.
and anytime you've ever had sex with a girl, they knew 5 hours before you even met them.
Yeah.
That they're gonna. I mean, if you picked some girl off the street or something, then she was going to fuck somebody that night. You just got there first, man. I really think
It's
so.
just good timing.
No.
It's timing. Yeah, they're just ovulating. Honestly, I think it. I mean, that sounds so monkeyish, but I really do.
No, that makes so sense. That makes so much sense, and also
so monkeyish that way.
Yeah,
Wow.
I really do. We want to pretend that it's something else, but I mean,
She
honestly,
was
the
gonna
girl,
fuck someone, huh?
I know I've come to a club or met up on a date, and I'm just, oh, good for her. Thank you, me, for finally waiting. You know, like waiting for you probably might have known before you had sex with your girl that
I like her.
oh, this is it. You just all of a sudden she's dancing more.
Yeah,
you know? But she knew that.
She knew way before.
Way before. When she put on everything.
Well, that's not because they're smarter than us. It's just because they're the ones that get to make that call.
Yes. But I'm saying there's, I'm not saying, I said they think they're smarter than us, but we're just all monkeys. We're all monkeys.
Right.
But they have more. They have more to risk, right? They have more to lose. Basically.
Sure, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
They're playing for a greater stake.
Yeah.
Like for us, it's like we can just pick our chips up and go to another table. They
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
fucking. They're right. If they make a wrong bet.
Well, now you're going to be able to easier. That's why you start seeing promiscuity a little bit more.
But
you know?
people,
we're going a little bit more tribal.
but people are having less sex these
Totally.
days. Like kids, I don't know. I was reading some shit.
Yeah.
Kids are having less sex.
Kids
with you?
kids these days it's harder to pick them up. No, for like young people in the West, I think it's pretty like everywhere in the West are having way less sex
Sure.
and getting married way later in life and all of this shit, and they're just at home jerking off, getting depressed.
Wow.
I've heard stuff like that too.
Yeah,
I've kind of lived that reality.
you were ahead of you were ahead of your time.
I've always been ahead of my time.
Yeah,
That's probably a good joke.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Before it was cool.
Listen, I'm not for kids having sex. I just want to be clear here.
No, I meant kids as in like of age kids, young
Yeah,
adults.
young adults.
Whoever can get away with that, you know? Just no
I don't mean with me. I mean with each other.
I think I got zero pussy till I was like 23, dude. Like I did, but
No,
I
you
think
said zero. What's...
so more than I'm sorry, somewhere between 0 and like 1. All right,
What happened? What was
like
the less than
0.5.
one?
Like I got like
He
there was a
smelled his
couple.
sister queef once.
There was like, dude, I remember I could have got laid like 3 times and I fucked it
Did
up
you
so
say
many
he
times.
smelt it?
Yeah.
Smell the queef, gross.
What do you mean? You could have gotten laid.
I lost my.
3
So
precise
I
times?
That
lost.
doesn't
No.
count as
I lost.
zero.
But here's the
pussy.
thing. I lost my. No, but here's. I'll check it out. I lost my virginity when I was 19, and then I didn't get laid again until I was like 23, basically. And between that time, I was like trying to get laid, and like I would get like a girl would touch my dick, like for a minute or two, or like I would try to finger a chick, and like I couldn't find her
Push
pussy
your belly
hole.
button.
Yeah, like
we've
just
all-
embarrassing shit.
we've all been there.
We've all walked these roads before,
Yeah.
and I didn't really start dropping the hammer down until I was like 23. And
That's right around when like most guys kind of figure it out.
but like, dude,
Some guys get it
These
early,
dudes, there's some dudes that figure this shit out when they're like fucking
16,
17,
yeah.
16, dude. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and,
what?
what do those dudes look like when they're 30?
But how do they figure?
Happy.
But why?
Satisfied.
But dude, what makes?
Successful.
How does it click?
Yeah.
How does it click
Confident.
for them so early? Like, is that a genetic thing,
Probably, yeah.
No, they're just better looking.
or is that a fucking?
So they
I
can-
also, I think
not
there's
always,
natural
no.
charisma, but also maybe they had a good father or bigger brothers in front of them, or a good uncle who told them what the fuck is
All right,
up.
but I'm talking about a firstborn son. Right, fucking getting pussy. He's like fucking 16, right? No older brothers, fucking, and he's just it's clicking for him. It clicks,
Charismatic, man.
right? It just doesn't. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
just gets
Whoa.
he gets that awkward part of not being able to find a vagina and all of that shit. He gets that out of the way early.
He's like 13 and
it's-
shit. He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, I wasn't even on that. I wasn't even close to that.
Well, I think we all
Jesus.
learned it's easier to get a woman's attention when you don't care as much.
yeah.
Because it's not as important, you're not putting so much pressure on the girl, right? So maybe that's how it happens, is that he just didn't care as much.
Right.
And so he just, by the way, that's also, because he is attractive, he's going to be getting more attention, right? So he doesn't have to try as hard.
Like I remember the first chick who in high school who was down to like go on a date with me. I completely ruined it, and might as well just tell the fucking story. So we went to the movies, and it was all right. But then she told our like mutual friend she was like, oh, it was kind of weird. Like, he didn't like try anything. He didn't like try to hold my hand or anything like that.
Fucking
and then
bitch.
he just kind of like at the bus stop, he was just like, all right, well, see ya. And then the next day, like at school on Monday, she was hanging out with my buddies, like where we normally hang out. And all I would have had to do was go in and like hug her and like stand beside her. But I was like, her name was no, never mind.
But you pussied out.
No, I went. Hey, can I talk to you over here? And then I brought her aside.
You
and then I
faggot.
went like, yo, so I know I didn't really like try to like hold your hand or anything, but like I'm I'm down to like keep trying, And then she was like, what the fuck? And then
no.
yeah, that was the end of that.
Dude, I've had so many. I've had.
Yeah. And then I was in love with her for like a year.
Yeah,
I didn't get over it until the next one that I did a similar.
Isn't it crazy when you're a kid, like you like a chick and like you think
it's the world.
That's the one
Yeah,
chick. Like
yeah.
and when you get older, you're like, bro, I will fuck every chick. Like none of you mean
Yeah.
anything to me. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm a machine.
Because when you're
so
a kid, you
not
still have
important.
you still have like hope.
Disney in your head.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly. All
seriously,
that shit.
and like that's fucked up. Like
And
they
then you
ingrain
get-
that shit in your head.
Yeah, and you get fucking. But then after years, you get fucking jaded, and then you just don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love being old jaded dude.
Yeah, it's better
fun.
than being
It's so much better
a
than
naive
being
idiot.
Is that are animals racist to other animals? All right, like think about this.
So the only way
What's
animals could be racist is if they're racist against their own species somehow. So like they're in a
like white
know,
people.
So
don't
if you're
like
saying
black
cross species, it doesn't matter what. Species.
yeah, that's not racism. That's normal. You're not supposed to like the other animals. You either eat them or you fucking let
Yeah,
them
if
do
you
their
can't
own
fuck
thing.
them, you're fighting them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not. Well, think about humans and animals.
Or
There's
you-
some humans that love animals too much.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes. But there's like, all right, there's people that would never be mean to an animal ever, no matter what the animal was, right? But then there's people that don't give a shit about the animals, right? So like for a species, so there's a dog that's like, all right, some dogs are like I would never hurt a human, and some dogs are like I'll fuck every human being within 10 inches of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what was your point? So I'm trying.
My point is like it wouldn't be racism unless
same species.
Let's
it's
just
the same species. So
Wait.
there's like a pod of fucking dolphins or whatever, and then they're
whales.
they're like American. Yeah, killer whales, fine.
No,
There's
it's like
like
dolphins versus killer whales.
Yeah,
They
but-
shouldn't like each other. They're not like.
But-
it's not like cholos versus.
Okay, yes, okay, this is a good
Crips.
example. But do
Right?
you think there's any dolphins?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm getting
But there's
at.
any dolphins that are like killer whale sympathizers that like
Probably.
killer whales, because they're in complex creatures. Maybe they have personal.
Killer whales
Yeah.
lives matter.
Relation-
well, there's killer whales like within their
that are cool.
pod. They have their own shit. Like they have their own way of communicating with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I watched this fucking amazing documentary. It's called Blackfish. It's about killer whales
heard
in
about it.
captivity.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the wild, there's like no recorded case of a killer whale attacking a human in the wild.
Okay.
But in captivity, it happens kind of often.
Sure.
And there was this one
As it should. As
because
it
we
should.
shouldn't be fucking with these animals and
exactly.
putting them in pools and stealing their babies
But
from
also,
them.
and also, how many humans are available for killer whales to eat in nature?
Not many.
For,
Yeah.
Versus in a pool,
Yeah.
they're right there. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, different food today.
Well, no,
Today's the
but
day.
it's not even a food thing. It's
Yeah, no, it's- yeah, it's a revenge stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, yeah.
Like in this documentary, there's one where the whale like grabs the trainer's ankle and drags him down to the bottom of the pool and holds him there for like almost like he would die he would drown if it was any longer. Then he would let him go. Then he would go and drag him down again. He was just fucking with him.
Torturing.
He was fucking with him, yeah, because he was like, I'm sick of this piece of shit. And I'm sick of doing fucking flips to get a sardine. Fuck this guy. But anyway, the racism thing.
Right. So he hates that guy.
Whale,
So
this
he-
whale.
that killer whale hates that.
So this
But
Tillicum.
wait, but if that guy was different race, maybe it would be different.
Well, the guy, all killer whale trainers are white, so
He's
it's
a
only
white
white
dude.
people that do dumb shit like that.
All right, but I'm thinking about it like this. All right.
But
So-
hang on, I didn't get to my original
Sure,
point.
sure.
So this whale Tillicum, who like ended up killing somebody at SeaWorld, and he had attacked a few other trainers as well.
Tillicum.
He was like, I forget, he was like Norwegian. They got him from there, and then they had 2 female whales from like Canada, and then they put him in the same tank, like the same pool, and they were trying to get him to do tricks, and they do this fucked up thing where like they don't feed him if they don't do the trick right, but if one of them doesn't do the trick right, they don't feed any of them. And at night, the female whales that were like from the same pod, they'd be like attacking him and like scratching his back and just fucking with him. because they were like, "Fuck this Norwegian whale who doesn't understand shit."
Bullying him. He's like, "Yo, I'm just trying to get over the sardine."
Exactly.
Why you keep bullying
And they're
me?
like, "Hey, this fucking guy here doesn't understand tricks."
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The Canadians were like, "Hey, this fucking asshole over here."
Yeah.
Hey, bud. Hey, you. Yo, Canadian.
I mean,
All
I don't want to make.
So
horrible
that is racism.
comparisons,
So that's
but
racism.
That sounds a lot like
Pandasism.
killer whale slavery.
It is.
Well, what you mean, like killer whales in captivity?
No, like I mean, okay, I don't know, I
Yeah,
can't
it's-
relate to the experience or heritage or anything about slavery, but from any like movies or anything I've seen, there I could see a scenario where there's good slaves and bad slaves, and the bad slaves are making things difficult for the good slaves.
Right. So like
Everything is in I don't know what I'm talking about context,
Yeah.
but then
hierarchy
everybody
of
gets
slaves.
it's this idea that everybody's gonna get punished. I don't think it's racism. I just think it's like human. Human is just being desperate.
Yeah.
It's just like fighting for survival.
No,
Like, this guy's making our
otherism.
life horrible.
Well,
Otherism.
I was just going with Chris's dumbass premise of animals being racist.
Well, the thing about the animals is racist.
Yeah, but,
The thing about I like to think about
the
dinosaurs.
racist versus humans.
Think
or
about
among
this. All right,
themselves?
so I like this. Think about dinosaurs. You got one species that dominates the planet, so you have within that species you have little, Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, fucking long necks, fucking hook nose or hook headed, fucking Parasaurolophus, right? You have all these different types of dinosaurs within this species. And
We've all seen The Land Before Time. Go
right,
on.
exactly. So, for example, Land
Why are
Before
you so
Time.
happy about
all right?
that
Hey,
reference?
Sarah, stay away from those fucking long necks. All right, his racist Triceratops dad. Right,
Okay.
remember that? Hey, Sarah, stay away from those long necks. Long necks don't hang out with three horns and shit. All right, we stay their own kind. All right, racist ass dinosaurs might have been racist because they didn't fuck with each other. They didn't live together. Like, yeah, I'm a Stegosaurus and he's a fucking Triceratops and he's a long neck and we fucking chill.
But you're making them like humans. It's kind of this whole
Right.
thing is ridiculous. But
No, it's not.
But,
It
okay.
totally makes sense.
But like,
It's not-
dinosaur is not one species. It's a whole like class or
Sure,
whatever. It's like
taxonomy,
mammal.
right?
Yeah.
It's all the whole right.
So saying the
That's
Tyrannosaurus are racist against the fucking Allosauruses or whatever.
Right.
That's like saying the humans are racist against dogs. Like it's.
No, well,
That's exactly the same. Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking.
wait. So, all right. So you're saying
They're just it's like one class of animal.
But, all right, but you're looking at it like that.
Sure, but
you're
okay,
looking at
okay.
it
Yeah, like the normal
Like the
human
science way?
Yeah.
But sure, let's
You're looking
run with
at
your
it.
premise.
You're looking at you Land Before Time.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Cartoon.
All right,
Where
but
they talk and they all share.
Okay,
they have
sure,
names,
sure.
And they all read the same news and they're like, they
Right.
say hi to each
listen,
other. at
no,
work.
but listen to this. All right. But there was never one dinosaur that stood above the rest as far as like a human does with mammals. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So we can kind of assume that they're all at the same mental fucking capacity. They're all at the same kind of IQ intelligence.
No.
Or aren't like
No,
raptors
So,
way
well, sure,
smarter
some
and-
are- some
there's gonna be
more-
hunting ones. There's gonna be great.
Exactly, but that's the racism. Like, you fucking dumb fucking Stegosaurus motherfucker. I'm a Velociraptor. You guys don't know. Exactly, so there's room for racism in dinosaurs and shit, because they're so...
Do the dinosaurs all talk the same language? Like dogs and cats talk the same language? That's
Do
what
they?
you're saying. No. No.
No, they speak, but they can understand each
Not
other.
unless they live on
but
Sesame
do
Street.
dogs and cats understand each other?
No, they don't.
No,
They
they
don't.
don't.
They totally
No,
understand
they
each
don't.
other.
They know
talk.
body language.
Dude, some animals gotta understand other animals. There's animals can definitely understand each other sometimes, or like totally. Like, I'm gonna eat you, and then it just fucking eats you.
Well, that's not really
Gorillas-
talking.
Gorillas can learn sign language.
Yeah,
Alright.
dogs
So
are
could,
very-
so could
a
gorillas
dog-
theoretically talk, understand, and communicate with chimpanzees?
So a dog that lives with a cat. So I have a dog and a cat.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
My dog and cat. All right, they communicate. They can understand each other at a minimum.
Right.
Finally.
But they're not. Yeah, it's like he's saying. It's like they're like sizing each other up, and
But
they're-
but-
There's no nuance.
All right, but why does it communicate?
there's no racism anyway.
There's not the nuance of racism involved in any of this.
But it is it's
Yeah,
so racist.
racism is a pretty subtle concept for a fucking dog to understand.
No, the dogs can totally be racist to other dogs. Probably some dogs like, I'm not gonna fuck that dog. It's a fucking is that a pug?
That's
I'm
not
gonna-
racism. That's just
I'm gonna
like
fuck a pug. I'm gonna go fuck a cocker
It's another
spaniel.
Disney movie. That was
I'm
like,
gonna fuck a cocker spaniel. I'm not gonna fuck this bulldog, this scrunchy faced bulldog. That's probably some kind of racism within the dog community.
this lady in the train.
Like we don't fuck with those squishy faced dogs, and we.
Or
That's not
aristocrats.
racism. That's just being an asshole.
yeah, or just no. But you get to choose who you fuck.
Right, but it's with species.
Dogs
Yeah,
have
no,
standards too.
I saw this TikTok with a dog walking away with a chicken dragging behind it.
So, all right.
Were you rejected by a dog or
tell
something?
me that. Can a Chihuahua communicate with a German Shepherd?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they can because they're the same species.
Okay, so what the fuck is this? All right, so so why can't a German Shepherd communicate? Why can't a Chihuahua communicate
Talk to a cat.
with a fucking cat?
Because they're felines, and the other ones are.
I don't know why-
All right, so
canines.
fine, let's go
Canines.
back. So can a cat communicate with a tiger?
Probably.
Can it?
Would a
Probably.
tiger just eat the cat?
Well, can they communicate? Can the cats talk to tigers?
I heard that cats think that humans are already just bigger versions of cats, so I think the cats would know what the fuck is up. You know, like they
We're
would
just
know
big
that.
cats.
Wow, you look exactly like me.
That's
Get
hilarious.
the fuck out of here.
How the fuck is anyone going to say what the cats think? That's
How
what
did
I
you
like.
get so big?
Someone out there like cats actually think that we're old. Like no,
You think dinosaurs are racist?
dude, they
You
could
think
have
dinosaurs
been. We
are
don't know.
racist?
They're extinct. We have no idea. There's no dinosaurs around here to
You
prove
just-
or disprove. There's no dinosaurs like goddamn gooks. There's no like fucking big fucking
I think it's great that we decided from the get-go that we would never Google anything for this
yeah.
podcast.
No, but
Because I'm sure there's answers to all of this.
all right, but okay. So the same way as a Chihuahua can talk to a German Shepherd, that's the way a Stegosaurus can talk to a fucking
No,
mega
because all
megalodon or
dogs
some
are
shit.
one species.
No,
it's
but
just
that's
humans have
No,
bred
but it's
them
not.
and
But
made-
we're animals.
Yeah, no, but
But
dude,
dinosaurs were animals
you're
too.
getting
They all
back to
came.
the- you're getting
They all
back to-
came from the same fucking. The
But
same
a pterodactyl.
Can you talk
is-
with a slug? Can
No,
you talk with a chimp?
right, but they're further up the
they're-
evolutionary ladder than two
They're
dinosaurs.
chimps. What are you talking
No, but-
about? What? No, we're right. They're equal.
So dinosaurs are
They're
cousins.
as equal as they were with any other thing that's with
Right,
them at
but
that time.
but dinosaurs are like first cousins. All right, you're talking about shit that's like 6 or 7
okay,
cousins.
No, but
Wait,
our
wait, wait,
chimps are first cousins.
How long?
chimps.
How long were dinosaurs?
Exactly. So we can kind of communicate with chimps.
Kinda, yeah.
So dinosaurs are fucking racist to each other. That's right there. What do you mean?
How long were dinosaurs on?
Dude,
Earth?
so who?
They're on. Dude, all right. Dinosaurs lived on Earth for like 300 million years.
Yeah.
And how long have been?
How long has racism existed?
No, how long have humans
like
been? on
like
Earth?
200,000.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, Homo sapien fossil earliest
So-
300,000 years.
So 3 million.
But
so for
Australopithecus.
sure, there's loads of species of dinosaurs that were completely different from each other, and subspecies are totally unrelated.
Right,
to
but
each other.
but here's
They're
the
not cousins.
but they've evolved like they live together in an environment, right, in a biosphere or something, right, and they have to interact.
center of the
they
earth?
have, but they have
They live in the
no
center
on
of
the
the
surface.
earth?
So like, let's say there's dinosaurs on an island, all right. After a million generations, now their interactions are very complex, and now they're fucking racist. Now they discriminate on each other.
So,
Right.
was there what dinosaur
Millions
species?
of years? Come on, you tell me millions of years went by. Did you tell me
There
weren't-
wasn't a single
there wasn't
race.
a single little racist incident?
So Chris, what
A bunch of fucking
what dinosaur species was Jewish?
like.
But
what-
how are you
Jewish
defining
dinosaur.
racism
Abort.
here? Are you saying that, like, for example, like if the dinosaur
based
is
on your
eating
race-
from this tree, he's saying no, those types of dinosaurs are not allowed
Well,
to be eaten from
based
this
no,
tree.
well, based on like your familial.
Segregation.
Yeah, but like, what are you calling racism?
What is
Discrimination,
The species,
like-
the species, like.
yeah, but
But,
what were they
but,
going
but how?
for?
Okay,
But how?
all
In
right,
practical
listen,
terms,
so imagine. All right, so listen.
One of them was named-
representation
All right, so
for
check it out.
the arts.
One of them was named Jamal, and
Right.
the
Were
other
they
one was
getting
named
bullied?
John, and
Like,
John
were
got
they
the
All right,
getting
job.
right.
discriminated?
So there's a herd of dinosaurs. Let's say there's a herd of long.
Which season
worse
of the Flintstones
jobs.
are you talking about?
All right, listen. I'm just gonna use this example. Let's say there's a herd of long-necked dinosaurs. They're all brontosauruses, all
Okay.
of them. All right, but then you got this one dude. All right, he's a different type of. He's a diplosaurus. He's a different long-necked dinosaur. All right.
Okay.
Now let's say these two fucking meet up. All right, there's one diplosaurus and there's like 3 brontosaurus.
But that's like comparing
And,
a cat and a dog.
and now the brontosaurus like fuck with this thing, and he's like, all right, well that's racism, kind of. They fuck with him, like call him a fag, and like they hit him,
Well, that's more
smack him with a
homophobic.
tail,
Right.
Yeah.
right? They fucking
yeah, that's
they
so
hold him down.
bogus.
They hold him down and
Lex
fucking.
is having none of this fucking dinosaur conversation.
No, I'm saying, but that
No, I don't
is
like
that
the dinosaur
is that
conversation.
is that would that be
It's
would that
stopping the
would that be
fan
would that be would that be racist? Would that be racist?
But that would be.
Would that be
like-
racist? And but they're
No.
doing it
Would
based.
be-
But here's the thing: they're doing it based on the fact that that dinosaur is different from them. So that's kind of racist.
So he's a
Because-
different species, so they feel threatened because he's in their territory.
Yeah, just like you see a spider and you kill it.
But that's different. But that's just two
Why?
different long-necked dinosaurs.
So,
Okay.
but Chuck, listen, if you walked in here, there's
No.
a chimp in this
The only way
in this room, and it had a chainsaw, you weren't gonna be like,
way
"Oh,
you-
hey, man, you would have been, hey, let's talk this out." You know, wow, you can communicate. You know how to use a chainsaw. You beat the fucking chimp to death with whatever.
No, like
you grab.
if you had a pack of brontosauruses,
Right.
and then at some point between the brontosauruses there was some branch deviation in evolution where some of them were like light gray brontosauruses,
Yes.
and others were green brontosauruses, and one of them.
Oh, like that. I was thinking like.
yeah, it's
no.
racism.
There you
That's
go.
thank
There-
God.
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking on like a species level, dude.
No.
Yeah, but
That's
it
right,
doesn't
that
work.
would be-
Because
It's
you'd have like a dark gray brontosaurus and a black brontosaurus, and they'd be like, "Hey man, we gotta stick together," and fucking, and then they would like, "We gotta stick together against the fucking triceratops, whatever."
No, not the
Those-
Triceratops. The white Brontosaurus.
White brontosaurus motherfuckers. We gotta stop these white brontosaurus motherfuckers. Right, exactly. So there's racism in dinosaurs,
Sure.
right? And all eggs are white though. Something like the great dinosaur Martin Luther King dinosaurs. Like all dinosaurs are white egg start off as white eggs.
I can't wait for this to
Yeah.
bomb on stage. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait. To
I don't
hear
know. I
this.
think it's got legs, literally. Like dinosaurs. No, but well, you tell me animals. All right. So do you think? All right. So check out an animal. All right, cat that's black and a cat that's orange. Do you think they?
Care? No.
Do you think they're like this one's fucking an asshole?
Do they even see color? And I don't mean like
Yeah.
they're colorblind like in the race sense. Like I don't see color. I mean like literally.
Dude, do you think,
Don't they just see like shades of gray?
I don't know that.
do cats know
We just see
they're
all the
adorable?
spectrums. Sorry, what?
Do you think cats like compete with each other? Like they brag about each other about how adorable they are?
Maybe. Because cats definitely use that strategy.
Right.
They
Yeah.
they go like, look how cute I am, and then we
I'm
feed
cute.
them.
Oh my god!
I don't like that
I
we're
love cats.
entertaining Chris's personification of animals. That's the right word about it. But he needs to
Is
you're
my
I don't know
brontosaurus
what-
called a Dinosaurus effect? Is that fucking? They're from
No,
Brooklyn.
you
They're
think
Brooklyn.
The cats think they're adorable and they brag.
Hey, you were talking about lesbian bonobos. Why can't he talk about cute
But
cats?
that's on video that they're just bumping uglies, and that's this guy's talking about emotions and feelings. I'm just talking about physical activity.
He's like trying to fucking, like Lex said like 30 minutes ago, he's looking at dinosaurs like it is the land before time, and they speak English and have jobs and shit.
And I just get annoyed because sometimes I ask this man for advice.
But you don't know. But
I'm
here's
like,
the thing,
what is
dude.
happening?
Dinosaurs existed for like 300 million years.
Okay.
We've been around for fucking like 30 years, dude.
Okay.
So times our experience, our life, multiply that by fucking like 90 million.
Yeah, but you're
or whatever.
still like projecting human behaviors and emotions and shit onto an animal. Like,
Right,
the
but over
fucking
that
T-Rex.
course of time, maybe there was a specific evolved animal that they evolved to the point where they were racist and they fucking
Have you seen V,
were
the
assholes.
series?
You know what I mean?
Have you seen V?
Like for Vendetta?
No, like V, like the visitors, like V.
Oh no,
No.
Because it's like aliens that look like lizards and they all have like human faces and then they rip them off and they look like lizards under them.
Oh shit.
Like yeah,
That's
Yeah,
it from the 80s. And they ate rats. So that's the evolved version of what you're talking about. Like some of the lizards became almost human looking.
No. I meant like they stayed in their physical form, but their brains became really complex.
And they started writing books and shit.
No, they didn't
and
write, but their
invented
idea,
spaceships and-
ideal of intelligence was like promoting their species, promoting their group maybe, and being racist to other dinosaur groups.
and not letting them eat from the same
and,
tree.
right,
But
not,
they-
and
but
like
they
hoarding a
would do
watering
that.
hole.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
all
right.
of those behaviors could also be justified without being racist.
Yeah.
I'm just protecting my food
You know,
source.
I don't know why I just thought about this, but I bet you we could just look it up in the Bible and they'll just. I'm sure it's right there.
I think I read about this in the Bible.
Dude, Jesus came in riding a fucking Triceratops.
Dude, would dinosaurs have a religion? Maybe they had a religion. Maybe they were organized to the point where they're like, if they could. Here's the thing: if they developed their brains enough to think abstractly. So now
Which they didn't.
they can think about shit that happened yesterday and tomorrow, right? Did they? We don't know. They fucking all died out. What if there was one? What about flying ones? What about the ones that flew around and shit? They're pretty smart. You know what I mean? What if,
Yeah, but they're not smart enough to like, run a factory and then they've
And
got
be
like
free.
employees.
and fucking and discriminate against like a certain class or race of dinosaurs. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know when it would actually be discriminatory.
Well, think about this. All right, so how about this? Let's say I'm about to go to my favorite watering hole, and I'm just about to.
Is tribalism racism?
It's
I mean,
kind of, yeah.
It's just packaged differently, but yeah, kind of.
Well, it's like...
But they could be part of the same race.
But a tribe doesn't have to be... Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So the race isn't the defining thing in the tribe.
Well, like,
You know,
if you go
It's
by...
just the fact
it
that
is,
it's
then
an
it is.
other.
Racism-
It's just that it's an other. If we're going to be serious, it's just that it's an other.
All right.
Whenever a political party wants to dehumanize, when they want to attack a certain type of people, they'll dehumanize them. So
Sure.
they'll call like...
So they de-dinosaur
like Latinos going into America...
dogs.
No, aliens.
Aliens.
They're called aliens. It'll make it feel so
My bad, sorry, I was
dehumanizing,
like,
you know? Dogs. But no, it's probably they do that too. I'm sure they do that in other countries where that's more common insult. So they'll just
Rats.
dehumanize. Or if they start attacking, like whatever these people are doing, if they're just saying that we're going to bring democracy somewhere, they're going to start talking some shit and be like, oh, these people are just like, they're not even human, the way they're treating their people. And they dehumanize them just by calling them animals or thugs or tyrants or whatever. And it just helps us disconnect so that when we go and murder those people, we're like, we didn't hurt our species.
Right, so what Chris is saying is maybe
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs did that.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So check this out. All right. So
They didn't. The answer is no, they didn't.
let's pretend I'm a fucking Spinosaurus.
Yes,
All right.
good name.
All right. So now I'm walking up.
Spinosaurus.
I'm walking up to a fucking watering hole. Like
You
and
name
then-
things like George Lucas.
And then I see a fucking Spinosaurus, and also I don't know that I'm called a Spinosaurus because
That's not the name that you
That's
go
not
by.
the name. They actually call me Bill. I'm actually Bill. I'm actually just a normal dude named Bill. All right, these are all names. All right, and then I see a bunch of fucking Stegosaurus. Fucking, there's a herd
You know
of them.
that they're Stegosaurus?
Yeah, I see them. I see the plates, and I
Well,
see
yeah,
them.
he wouldn't call them that.
Right, but there's like 50 of them. So I
Well,
can't.
what would you call them?
There's 50 of them.
Because you're
you're-
Bill.
you're Bill.
And what are these guys?
And how do you know
Oh,
you're
these-
different
these-
from them? Have you seen
I would-
yourself?
so
You
I
don't
call
know
them.
you're a Spinosaurus.
These.
Do you know that they're Stegosauruses?
No, but
Yeah,
he
I
would
know
call
they're
them
different.
something else.
I'm
like
like, oh, look at
something
this.
racist.
These fucking.
Have you ever seen your own reflection?
Okay.
Right, so I see this group of Stegosaurus, and they're about to go to the watering hole, and I'm trying to go to the watering hole.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these fucking Calamo-bangs, or whatever the fuck they want to call them. Whatever call them, and, hey, these guys, hey, they fucking drinking up all the water, what the fuck? Hey, fucking, and he's like, oh, well, look at these
I don't
fucking,
like, all right, Rusty Knuckles. Call them like Rusty Knuckles.
look at these fucking rusty
Better than
knuckles.
Ning or whatever.
Clingadings.
Let's put two adjectives together.
Sure, rusty knuckles.
Oh, look at these 5 Rusty Knuckles.
Look at these fucking
And
rusty
then they're like,
knuckles.
who's calling who a Rusty Knuckle?
Hey, look at these fucking, yeah, something like that.
Is that what
right?
you're thinking is happening?
Yeah, and they're like,
You're like,
you mean the R
asshole,
word?
hey, asshole,
yeah.
fucking, he sees some water for the rest of us. Yeah, and then, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say that dinosaurs are racist?
Yeah, I think I pretty much proved it. I think I pretty much said it and proved that dinosaurs are racist.
For the sake of changing topic, I agree that you proved it.
Let's close the book on that.
Dinosaurs are racist. Done.
So,
You say, someone, so that's why we call illegal aliens?
well,
Anytime to dehumanize another human, like if you want to persecute, right, take over, steal, like, right, do some heavy shit, you just dehumanize, and you can do that with an individual too. Like, oh, he's a drunk, he's an alcoholic, he's a, it just makes it something where it's just like.
But what are you going to call them if they're not, if you can't? So let's say someone that gets drunk. If I can't call them alcoholic because that's dehumanizing, what do we call them?
No, it's if it's in an action of something else, like it had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay, I see.
Or if you're trying to, so that's why I say like when some, I don't know, an example of somebody like Breonna Taylor, they probably said some shit about her or her boyfriend, right? As to dehumanize who he was, so that it doesn't feel so bad that they went and killed him
Right.
or shot him.
so he's just saying instead
yeah,
of looking
right.
at him like a human, you're looking at him like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter because he's just a drug addict.
The Nazis did it with the Jews, and they would just
Right.
start calling them like, and that's why they like demonized them.
Right. That's when you know when they start
Right.
calling the group of people like rats or cockroaches and shit like that. That's when you get the fuck out of that country.
Yeah.
Cockroaches. culture. You know what's funny when the word abduction, because like alien, so like for instance, a child, when someone says, "Oh, a child was abducted," and I'm like, "Oh, like some like a pedophile came up and like beamed him up, and it was fucking Ford Focus or some shit." What do you mean he's abducted?
Yeah, by the way, when did kidnapping become abduction?
Yeah, right. That's what I want to know, because kidnapping isn't abduction. I mean, it isn't child. Like you don't call. I would think actually
because you can kidnap an adult.
Wait, what's
you only kidnap adults, but you child abductions.
What's the difference? I mean, honestly, like I don't.
It's an
know
age, I'm sure, but I'm just saying.
No, they're just like synonyms.
No, kidnapping is not. You don't use kidnapping for kids.
Yeah, you say abduction. That's weird.
But you don't say grown men are
seems
abducted.
like we're doing it backwards.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like a drive on the parkway and park in the driveway.
Oh, he was abducted.
Shit.
Yeah, I would say an adult was abducted and a child was kidnapped.
All right, so my real question is, where is he?
No, I guess in a kidnapping, there's like a ransom process. Like you kidnap to like.
Right.
And an abduction, you just like there's no giving back.
Anything can happen. Like
Maybe.
That's possible.
But I feel like you named it kidnapping. Like that started as that. Maybe it was just like a profitable business.
But doesn't kidnap sound like so innocent and so like it's like a Peter Pan, like Robinson Crusoe, like hey, he's gonna kidnap me and take me to Treasure Island or some shit. Like it doesn't sound that menacing.
It's just kids napping.
Yeah.
Just sleep.
And that's when you do it.
Abducting sounds like shit.
You catch him slipping.
Abduction sounds like he's just abducted. It sounds like the next step is going to be he just got murdered and raped. Like,
it definitely sounds sci-fi.
It sounds crazy
like,
sci-fi.
You look like you would get kidnapped.
Kidnapped sounds like the next thing is gonna. I'm gonna get someone's gonna rub my tummy and I'm gonna fucking blow a load on Treasure Island with Robin. I don't know. Kidnapping sounds like it's like some Disney shit. Like it's some soft shit. It's not like nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
To me, it sounds.
I'm tied up in the fucking. I'm tied up and Tinkerbell's gonna fucking set me free or some shit. Like
I also
it's like
wonder
some
why,
goofy
like when you call like diddling. I hate that people say
diddling kids. Yeah. Why don't you say you fucking raped a child?
It's so horrible that they make it sweet. It's like one of the sweetest words in the English language means.
I bet the Vatican came up with that one.
Diddling.
We're just diddling.
Yeah. What does diddling mean?
Well, that's like molesting, right?
It's molesting.
But I hate that they say like.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Chris was caught diddling a kid.
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't sound good, but it doesn't sound that bad either.
No, it's better than Chris.
But it's not. But I literally, when you said that, I literally imagined like right, diddling.
Yeah,
like
you can't do that.
Is that what pedophiles?
Yeah, you saying it like that's not that bad.
Diddling.
Yeah, but when I was doing it, I was just imagining me doing this. That's not that bad.
No, but that's why I wanted someone to use this so I could imagine it in my head.
So you're just like juggling his balls a little bit,
like diddling.
All right, see ya.
Right, but you're saying diddling is also rape or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Well, he's just saying it's like a euphemism. People go like, "Oh, he diddles kids," which makes it sound a lot less.
Like
shitty.
he's just that would be this would be the best thing that guy did.
Yeah, the diddling
is just horrible.
That's the minimum side of this.
But to me, diddling is a bit like dabbling. People say
dabbling.
Yeah, I just dabble. I just
did a little bit.
I just dabbled with acid. I just dabbled with a little bit of heroin.
I've never
dabbled.
It was just a little bit of molestation.
That's weird. I've never used the word diddling. I always just say I'm gonna
just
fucking rape
happens.
you. I never use the word diddling.
You just diddle yourself though.
Diddle yourself like Ned Flanders.
Oakley Doakley.
I'm gonna diddle myself right now.
Oakley Doakley, dude.
Oakley diddle.
How did they write that character, dude? That's an amazing character. Ned Flanders. It's like that guy was such a. He's like, dude. When they made that, he's like the next main character after the Simpsons. After the immediate Simpsons, like it goes straight to.
You mean the neighbor?
Yeah,
he talks to
Flanders.
all the time. More than Burns.
More than Burns, more than Apu, more than all the other tertiary characters. Like he's like, I mean he's tertiary, but he's.
Okay, so which character are you in The Simpsons?
Me? I'm fucking Snake.
Yeah.
Principal Skinner's in it, I would say.
Principal Skinner's
a lot.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then like Mo was around, and
Mo's a lot too.
What?
Mo.
Yeah, a lot of really strong characters. A lot of strong tertiary characters. Barney, but the main one.
Barney
is
not really.
Chief
He's kind of a
Wiggum.
one note.
Hey Homer. yeah, right. Hey Homer.
I wish I knew somebody who talked like that regularly.
Be my friend.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know.
I haven't had a friend in a long time, guys. Thanks.
He's just dude. That character is just like a fat drunk dude that hangs out at a bar.
Yeah.
That's such a hilarious character.
Did something crawl down your throat and die?
Yeah.
It didn't die. It's so
Dude.
ridiculous.
Holy shit, dude. It's not, dude. Simpsons even that funny to be honest.
It's
is
so
funny.
fucking funny.
Of
Dude,
the
I mean, back in the day, yes.
Yeah,
Still
like,
is,
but
yeah.
not
No, but I mean, it's
today.
still
Really?
But okay, so The Simpsons is still fucking on the air.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been funny since like fucking season 8.
Right. Since like
I disagree.
So
Like,
since
for
around
like
like
2003.
2000-ish, it stopped. It got
2002.
way less funny.
When I hit like
Like
13,
the
14.
classic sweet spot from seasons like 3 to like 8 is the fucking funniest shit ever.
I agree.
I
I
just-
agree. And there's some after that for sure.
It's just not relevant as much anymore, so I think they have his followers. I bet you will come back to it. That's
They
what I'm
should,
thinking.
yeah. It could still. They still could make it
I
amazing.
keep watching
again.
it. keep
I haven't even
watching
watched it. I can't even talk shit
I
about
haven't
it.
because
Even though I did.
like to me, the shit that Homer does, his decisions don't make any fucking sense. He's just kind of an idiot. He's like fucking like Peter Griffin now, who's just
Right.
kind of like he does like insane, stupid shit because they think it's going to be funny. Whereas like the classic Simpsons episode, yeah, he's an idiot and just wants to be left alone to like drink beer and eat donuts or whatever.
Right.
But he still like cares about his family.
Yeah.
He'd do anything for them.
Yes.
So he's got like he's a real character. He's got like motivations
right.
and shit.
He's got, yeah.
Instead of just like doing shit because it's funny.
Exactly. Right. His decisions, like his decisions, don't make sense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
None of this is funny though.
it. Doesn't
I just
have
haven't.
to be
I
funny.
don't watch it.
But I love, like, do you remember? All right. Do you
I don't
remember?
watch The Simpsons or this podcast. Yeah.
Fuck you. So, Dinosaurs racist. That's so funny.
So we just wrap this up.
What time is it?
It's almost
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I'll hang
How long has it been on?
I gotta go to Stone Morning Show too.
All right. Cool.
Well, no, I have to wait.
That was a good one. All right.
It's
Is it,
5:50 now.
yeah, it's 5:50. You guys want to keep going? We can go for like 2 more minutes, or if not.
Well, why don't we wrap it up since
Well,
it takes
yeah,
you 10
we-
times?
Yeah. We don't really.
Yeah, I have to give you the file or whatever.
Right. That's good.
Since we took that break, this whole ad part has been pretty flat.
No, it's
not
no,
that
it's good.
bad.
I think it's been. I think it's been fun.
There's some clips will come out of it for sure.
We'll see. Yeah. Well, hey, you guys ready to? You guys. Hey, you guys about ready to call it a day?
Do you
I like him starting because I can see his self-judgment. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's there.
because he knows how hard we're judging him. Do you get nervous before
No.
you have to do the intro, and
I
then
don't
when
know.
you do
I
the
just,
outro,
I
because
just.
you know we're
Well,
all.
here's the thing. It's just. I'm like, oh fuck. I could be saying anything right now. I could literally say anything to close out or finish.
Why do you
But I
even do
just,
an intro?
but I just say, yeah, or I don't even need one. But here I am thinking way too much about it,
That's
what's
judging
funny.
yourself.
and now I'm just like, well, I wanted to just start it. I don't want to sound like, hello and welcome back to
fucking
the Raw
NPR.
Part. Right. I don't want to sound too like, hey, welcome back to Raw.
Then
Part
stop doing those
Podcast.
intros. Just cut into the conversation.
Right. I just want to do like, hey, fucking,
You don't
welcome
need
to
any
the
of that.
show. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I don't think you need any of that.
Right.
You just have the names
But I
up
want-
and we're in the conversation.
Yeah, but I'd love to just jump into it and just.
I love to
but
see
I love,
us
I
try.
love, I
You
love
said
a
that you said,
formal.
I love to jump into
I
it.
love a
It's like
formal. I love a nice like formal introduction. Like, hey, what's up? You're now officially watching this right now. This is what's happening. Now let's
All
jump
right,
into
so
some
now
shit.
do that as naturally,
All right.
but do it with an end.
But
So, yeah.
do the
No,
opposite
so
of that.
you really think it's important to do the part that if I had to listen to the podcast, I would
Hey,
immediately
how
skip.
about this?
It's like, oh, I have to go through the intro. I'll skip 1 minute. That's what I'm gonna do.
You
True.
could,
True.
I mean, we do it with Stone Morning Shows. We ask each other if there's anything to pitch, or if
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, but I know you guys don't got shit.
Yeah, we have this
Stone
podcast.
Oh yeah, well hey, why don't you plug Storm Morning Show, man? What do you got?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't want to be the only one.
That's only that's.
Oh, no, I got a thing. So
Yeah,
Do it.
Storm Morning Show
Yeah.
every Saturday.
I mean, no. So just
Right.
go and like, just be like, hey, do you guys have anything to plug?
Yeah.
Well, I did that.
When?
When?
Right now.
Hey, do you guys got anything to plug? Just now.
Yeah, I'll say if you guys, the Stoner Morning Show, you can see that on any platform. StonerMorningshow.com is a website also. And if you live in New York, there's like live shows that we're selling out
Cool.
every fucking time.
Fucking right.
Sweet.
Very interesting.
Live shows.
What about you, sir?
Yeah, BKK Edition on Facebook, mostly on YouTube as well. BKKEdition.com. Just stories exploring Bangkok beneath the surface. Some of it's funny, some of it's pretty serious.
Nice.
And Chris is just fucking laughing at me.
Nice. No, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's like documentaries, comedy videos, all kinds of shit. If you're living in Bangkok, you'll find it interesting.
Awesome. Definitely, we'll check it out. Rick, you got anything?
I got nothing. I'm just writing my jokes. I got nothing to put on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to see my old shit, you can go to youtube.com/Ric
What about your
Diez.
art? What about pictures and shit like that? You don't know. You don't care about it.
No, I don't want. He's like, no,
I'll
no.
plug it when I move countries.
All right.
Awesome.
Want to buy it?
You know, this goes. It's not like just stuck in Thailand. This is
If
like
you're,
all over the world.
if you're, hey, so listen, anyone out there, if you're listening to this right now and you still haven't subscribed, then get on that. All right. Signing out from Bangkok. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one.
Okay, Asia.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Thank you for listening. We appreciate your support. Brought to you by Bangkok's weekly open mic and home for stand-up comedy.